Hello, friends. Welcome back to Mr. Ghost, the place where every story brings you a new fear and reveals a secret you were never meant to know. Today, we're going to hear a terrifying tale from the perspective of a man named Aditya, a man whose life took a horrifying turn the moment he moved into a new apartment. But this is not just about strange noises or shadows in the dark. This is about something that watched him from the other side of the mirror. Before we begin, if you love stories packed with mystery and dark horror, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because here on Mr. Ghost, the reflection you fear might not be your own. My name is Aditya. I'm 28. I moved to the city after getting a job at a design firm. I wasn't earning much, so I rented a cheap studio apartment in an older building at the edge of town. The place was small, one room, a kitchenette, and a bathroom. But I liked the quiet. Or at least, I thought I did. There was a full-length mirror built into the bathroom door. It had a strange black trim around it, almost like it had been melted into the wood. I remember thinking it didn't match anything else in the apartment. But I was too tired to care. I had long work days and little energy to decorate or question anything. The first night, I noticed something odd. As I brushed my teeth, I saw, just for a second, what looked like a smudge on the mirror. When I leaned in to wipe it, it was gone. I laughed it off. My brain was tired. City life had a way of messing with your head. But the next few nights, things got weirder. I started waking up at 3:13 a.m. Every night, no alarm, no sound, just this deep, unexplainable pull. I'd always find myself sitting upright in bed, staring toward the bathroom door. I wasn't even aware I was doing it. One night, I left the bathroom light on just to feel a little safer, and that's when I saw it. From my bed, I could see the mirror, and in it, I saw a shadow, but it wasn't mine. It was darker, taller, and it moved differently. I blinked. The shadow didn't. The hairs on my arms stood up. I slowly walked toward the bathroom, whispering to myself, "It's just your imagination." But the closer I got, the colder the air became. Unnaturally cold, like a freezer door left open. When I finally looked into the mirror, there was a girl standing behind me. She had tangled black hair that fell over her face like thick ropes, but I could still see her eyes, glowing red, wide, and full of rage. Her skin was cracked like burnt wood, blackened at the edges, with sharp markings that pulsed under the surface. And worst of all, she was smiling. Not humanly, not sadly, but in a way that told me she'd been waiting. I turned around in horror, but no one was there. I looked back at the mirror. Gone. I didn't sleep that night. I didn't even blink. Over the next few days, my world changed. I started finding long black hairs in my sink. The mirror would fog up, even when I hadn't used hot water. And sometimes, the reflection would lag. I'd move, and my reflection would copy me a second too late. Once, I got home from work and found a message written on the mirror in what looked like dried mud. "I see you, even when you don't." I tried covering the mirror. I threw a sheet over it, nailed wood in front of it, even avoided the bathroom altogether. But every night, at 3:13 a.m., the sheet would be on the floor. The mirror would be uncovered, and she'd be there, closer than before. I called in sick from work one day. I needed sleep. I took pills, locked all the doors, and collapsed into bed. But sleep didn't bring peace. I had a dream. Or at least, I hope it was a dream. I was inside the mirror. Everything was flipped. My bed, my posters, even the city outside the window. It was all reversed, except I wasn't alone. She was there, behind me. And this time, she spoke. Her voice was a mix of whispers and screams, layered like a broken radio. This side is colder, quieter, empty. Let me in, just for a while. I woke up gasping. My hand was bleeding. I had clawed at the mirror in my sleep. I tried to leave, packed a bag, called a friend, and headed for the door. But the knob wouldn't turn. It was as if the door didn't want me to go. The lights began to flicker. The mirror's surface rippled like water. And then she stepped out. Not a reflection. She stepped out. Her feet made no sound on the tiles. Her body twitched as if controlled by invisible strings. She didn't walk. She glided, and she whispered, "You brought me into your world. Now I'll wear your skin in mine." I screamed. Threw the only thing I could, my phone. It shattered the mirror. Glass flew everywhere. The lights died. When I came to, the sun was up. The mirror was gone, like it had never existed. But something was off. Every mirror I've seen since then, in cafes, in malls, in cars, I catch her watching. Not in full, just her eyes, just her grin, as if she's waiting for another crack to come through again. That was Aditya's story. A man who found out the hard way that not every reflection is yours. And sometimes, breaking the mirror doesn't break the curse. So the next time you see something strange in the mirror, ask yourself, is it really just your reflection? Or is someone else watching you from the other side? If you've ever felt like something was wrong with your reflection, tell us in the comments. I'm Mr. Ghost, and next time we might be telling your story. Until then, keep your lights on and maybe cover your mirrors tonight.